legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep and begin the game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. On the ground, it's Moss. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Here we go, first third down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise. He's in the clear. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll hand it off. They're running into the secondary. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Play action here on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Wilson. Breaks into the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to
blitz and a quick sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Set up at the 30. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Running back grabs it on the screen. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about this? I mean, if there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Bringing it out, it's Brown. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry-up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down play for this offense. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. There's the handoff. Breaks free. He's in the clear. It's a nice game. We'll move the football to the 27.
Well, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Back to throw. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Took some extra time in the weight room hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
The ball for the fair catch here. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
To throw, it's Lagway. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down at 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Now he comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll send the offense up to the 31. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They continue to roll up the score.
Offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play action here on first down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Led by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
and it's no good. And it's still a huge deficit. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
They'll try the ground game here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Tight end makes the grab, and he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Inside the red zone and still running. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Reed. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies. That's the end Texas A&M, 42.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he threw it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Lagway. He's hit as he throws it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They get him down after a short return. What? The offensive go to work with the 44.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Texas A&M, 42. Florida, 17.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Take this one away.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. First play of the drive now on the 25. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because...
Looking to throw it deep. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. timeout. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. He cannot escape, it's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
To the air, it's Lagway. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.